stubborn kid, like probably a lot of you guys are. I didn't want to listen to what my parents had to say. I wanted to do things my own way. And it got to a point where I made so many mistakes and I was on such a wrong direction as far as what I wanted to be that I listened to my dad and I talked to some of these people. And they gave me a couple little Bible verses to start saying, and they directed me into reading a couple passages from the Bible. And I was just so down. I was looking for an answer to my life and my purpose in my life. And I remember just starting to read part of John, which is one of the books in the Bible. And in the red letters, if you guys have read the Bible, it's when Jesus is speaking. And I remember saying a quick prayer. I said, God, just speak through me and speak to my heart because I don't know what I'm doing here. And as I read those words, it almost entered inside of me, and I started realizing my purpose here. So at that point, I still wasn't a firm believer. I didn't accept God into my life. I was still, trying to do my own thing. And one night, I just got this crazy feeling to go drive down to the beach. I lived kind of close to the beach. It was about 2 o'clock in the morning, and I drove down there all by myself, and got out of my car, and just got down on my knees, and I started breaking down, crying. And I just was asking God, I said, if you're really there, because I don't believe in you, if you're really there, come into my heart and change me, because I don't want to live this way anymore. I don't want to be the person I am. I can't look at myself in the mirror knowing, the wrong things I've done in my life. I never asked for forgiveness in my life. I never asked God to help me. This is the first time I did this, and I broke down, and I just realized that life was hard without God. And at that point, I felt something come into me, and I felt the Spirit of God really come into me. And before I didn't believe in that. I don't know, like I said, some of you guys are non-believers, and you might be looking at me like, what does that really mean? And you'll know what it means when you ask Him to change you, ask Him to help you, because we all have problems. It might be some of you guys have problems at your homes, or with your family members, or siblings, or anything. But we all have things that we struggle with. So that night I asked God in my heart, and I drove home, went to sleep, and I woke up the next morning, and I felt like something was changing inside of me. I felt this spirit inside of me that just gave me this strength. I didn't feel insecure about myself anymore. I didn't feel like I had to fit in with people. I felt like I was my own person. And like I said, I see so much of that in high school. So many people that want to conform. All you guys really want to be liked and want to fit in. And that's not really who we were designed to be, because God created us all to be just like Him. And when you turn on the TV, when you look at all these things, it confuses everybody's minds because they're telling you to do something that's really not you. And like I said, I struggled with all of that, and I know exactly what it's like. And so I ended up getting a scholarship to play at Cal State Fullerton basketball. And I accepted God, and He's inside of my heart now, and it's almost like He has really just changed me and given me a new purpose. Because I remember, back a couple years ago, I would never been able to just stand in front of all you guys and just talk to you guys about God and speak from my heart. And God has a special, unique plan for each and every one of you guys. And if you haven't accepted Christ and haven't accepted God into your heart, I just really, really encourage you guys tonight or today to just close your eyes and just ask God to guide you. And in closing, in Romans 10:9, which is a verse of the Bible, it says, if you accept Jesus to be your Lord and Savior, and you believe it in your heart, and you believe that God raised Him from the dead, you will be saved. And a lot of people, they ask me, what does it mean to be saved? What does it mean to walk with God? And a lot of people don't want to give up their life. They think that, if you're a Christian or you believe in God, you can't have fun anymore. But, I'm going to tell you that your life doesn't end with Christ. It doesn't end when you accept Him. It really begins, because He'll give you a new direction in your life, and He'll really come into your mind and change all these thoughts that you have and give you this security that I know a lot of you guys are looking for in yourself, to be the leader, to be the person that you want to be, because that's what He does. We were all created in His image to be more like Him. So all the identity, all the depression, the anxiety, all those things are just stemming from us pulling farther and farther away from God. And the closer you get to Him, the more you'll realize who you really are. And like I said, I just really, really encourage you guys to find a relationship with God if you haven't. And if you have, to keep walking that path, because constantly this world is really don't want to go to. Trust me with that. And you know, that's really all I have to say. And I just really hope that God can speak through me and maybe just plant a seed in your mind. And even if you don't accept God today, it'll just be in your heart. And you know, one day when something's not going right, you might just ask Him into you to change you and help you out.